beautiful day to find a steak. Got the morning off. I'm down here by the river looking for a stick. I got a saw. I got a couple knives. Got a baton. I like to find steaks chewed upon by beaver, but you never know what gets washed ashore. That's how I like to find my Whittling supplies. So, if you've been following my channel, I recently got a new knife, the Adventurecraft from Exodus Knife and Tool, designed by Jacob B. Peterson. And I'm finding it to be a heck of a little pocket knife. It comes with a kydex sheath, and I decided I'd order the leather sheath with the ulti clip for a pocket carry. The kydex is really great, but I may use that for flipping onto a backpack strap or something. Yeah, really liking this knife so far. The other day I did a little carving, batoning with it, and more recently finished up a whittle. A quadruple spiral. So, continue to see how this knife fits into my everyday carry life. It feels like a heck of a blade so far. And there are days where I find no stick. And that's okay. Because there's always a moment to enjoy. Sometimes I like to just come out here and watch, listen, breathe, move my body gently. I'm here early at the stick store. Once the water recedes, it will leave a whole lot more sticks up on shore. Well, I'm out here today with the Adventurecraft from Exodus Knife and Tool. It was not the day to find sticks, but one reason I like finding sticks is finding bits of wood that a beaver has chewed upon. And I feel like this little Adventurecraft is so capable and such a fine whittler. It's an 1/8 inch thick spine, but it goes to a very nice flat grind taper, so it's pretty thin behind the edge. And it just makes for a really controlled carver. And you can take bigger chunks off if you want, but I really like how this feels in hand as well. It's pretty thin canvas micarta scales. This is the Retro Warrior collaboration with an OD green Cerakote finish on the blade. S35 VN steel. And micarta was made out of coffee bags, part of the Retro Warrior collaboration with Exodus Knife and Tool. Really enjoying this knife. I feel it's very precise. Jacob B. Peterson described this as a finesse knife, but also capable of doing, light bushcraft tasks like fire prep and notching and things. Here's a recent whittle that I'm kind of finishing up. I started it with my MKM Pocket Tango. The hole was drilled by my Victorinox Pioneer X Alox with the awl. But I started making really fast progress when I started using this knife. You start to whittle away at this. It gets to be very nerve-wracking once you start refilling the pith and getting all the way through. So this has been a pretty nice blade for this. Yeah, this is some of the action I use to whittle away at this. I'm not taking off much now because it's about as done as I get a whittle. So that's been a fun project. And I found a stick. Let's maybe lift this up a little bit. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Here's my face. A little bit lower. No, it's a camera.
Oh, that's a camera system, huh?
Yeah, it's a video camera.
Has like good zoom on it and all that?
No, not really made for zoom.
Really?
Yeah.
Just still pick shots, huh?
No, for video.
Video? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's just a kind of a like one focal length lens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it's fun. You too. Enjoy the day. Out by the river. So this is one heck of a carver, and it's really slicey. Doing some chest levering here on a stick. Yeah, really effortless. And this is all pretty wet wood. It's been raining out, but then I love how finely controlled you are with a smaller blade. This blade is really functional, really kind of locks in the hand in this sort of grip. Like you don't want to like hammer grip it, handle cramp up, but with kind of an easy grip in it, this 4-inch handle really lets me get my hands around. I've got pretty like small to medium-ish hands, but I hear folks with bigger hands are still finding this to be a comfortable shape. And I think that's one of the keys, like maybe more than steel, maybe more than the grind, is the comfort of holding a knife, because that's your interface, right? If you don't have if you aren't comfortable in your body, that tool is not working with you as much. And I feel like any kind of tool like this needs to really work with our intention. And yeah, you can just get really fine shavings if you want. Let's see, I could do a little notching. I don't have my baton out at the moment, so let's just sort of do it by hand. And this is pretty green wood, so it's gonna So I think this is like a saddle notch. Lower that a little bit more so you get a better view of the Whitlands. I am no master at notching. Use a 90-degree spine to clean that up a little bit. That was maybe unsafe. I was always taught, never cut towards yourself, always cut towards your friends, said my father. Well, you get the idea. Let's try another kind of notch. Gonna go at a diagonal here. I gotta say, it feels good to just whittle with a knife in my hands in the sunshine. I don't have to be making anything incredible. But just being here in the elements, my mind sort of doesn't drift into my worries and concerns of the day. It becomes a singular minded task. But I really love how nimble the Adventurecraft is. He could be very precise with it. And, make something you could maybe hang your pot over. There it is. There it is. Oh, I can't really see what you're seeing because of the camera glare on the screen. But yeah, this is turned out to be a really, really keen little knife that I'm quite enjoying. Fiddling around for a moment because I'm getting the sheath out of my pocket so you can see it. Just this little package. And I am getting the leather sheath for it. I don't like that, the ulti clip goes up to here, so the material of your pocket goes up to here, and then there's this much sticking out. And I found that to be uncomfortable in some situations and jab me in the side sometimes into my Buddha belly. And so I thought I'd order the leather pocket sheath also with an ulti clip that maybe only about that much is exposed, so enough to get the blade out. But the Kydex sheath is really great. I love this little package. And the ulti clip I added to it. It comes with a little loop that you can use for like an appendix carry or belt carry, or I'm excited to use it to hook onto like a strap onto a backpack. But let's compare it to another knife I've got with me, which I've got a Joker Ember F, the flat grind version of it, with olive wood scales. I think Joker knives are really, really beautiful. The handle was a little thick for me, so I got out some sanding blocks, kind of spongy sanding blocks, and shaved it down. I still want to do a little more sculpting. Just want to be mindful of the pins and any metal around there, not to compromise that. But certainly around some of these corners, I want to shave off a little bit more. But it's feeling better in hand. But I thought, that's kind of a neat pairing, isn't it? One in the pocket, one on the belt. Yeah, when I'm feeling more adventurous and outdoorsy and want a larger belt knife, that combination, or my Joker Lynx, maybe my Lion Steel B35 would be my other belt knife choices. And these are the only knives I brought with me. But this in the pocket has been really, really fantastic. No rattle there. It's never going to fall out unless you intentionally remove it. This in the pocket has helped me feel just really, really capable in whatever situation I go out in. I get myself in a situation where I need to start a fire or I need to strike a ferro rod. I've got that 90-degree spine, so I can do that. And it's a really, really nicely designed knife. Thank you, Jacob, for designing this finesse EDC pocketable fixed blade. 3.15-inch blade, 4-inch handle, S35 VN steel. This one has a Cerakote finish in it, so it's already starting to pick up some of the scuffs of usage, which I enjoy. And of course these coffee bag burlap micarta scales are going to start, picking up the oils from my hand and start to create their own patina. There's a little bit of color there, a little bit of kind of green bluey throughout. Pretty light, but every now and then it's got some character to it. Yeah, I really, really enjoy this little knife. I just think it's a fantastic little blade that can chew through wood. I also feel quite comfortable batoning with this. The steel has this nice combination of toughness and edge retention and corrosion resistance. So a really nice knife for the Pacific Northwest in rainy Oregon. And it gets wet some days. Exodus Knife and Tool, the Adventurecraft. There'll be more from this knife. I'll be starting another whittle soon. This is my first quadruple spiral. I'm really pleased with it. I started on double spirals and then triples, and then this is my first quadruple. So I think I need to find a kind of thicker piece of wood like this. The thinner bits of wood might not hold up, but I don't know. Sometimes you just got to find a piece of wood, and the blade will start revealing what's hidden within it. hope you're having a good day. Hope you're out whittling, carving, batating, cooking food outdoors, enjoying the day. And what knife are you carrying in your pocket carry? What's your capable blade, your go-to capable blade? For me, right now, it's the Adventurecraft. There's gooses. Have a mighty fine day. This is Hamid. I'm out.